Now, I realize that it makes more sense if this video is being made semi-sarcastically. So it is. However, I still want to share this game with you, because it's a great game to sit down and play with your family and friends, or, if you're like me, by yourself. I just kind of want to share the game with y'all. The first thing I want to talk about is the basic mechanics that stay constant in whichever game mode you choose to play. The main feature that gives the game any meaning is that when you walk, you leave a trail that if you walk into again, it kills you and ends the round, like either Snake or Tron, depending on what you choose to play. Another important aspect that you probably want to know is that, again, if you hit your line, you die, and that you can sprint, which gives you a lot of speed, but very little maneuverability, and it increases your chances to die. And the last is that you have a variety of characters to choose from. Each has different stats. Some go fast while not being able to turn, and some can go long distances while not being able to do so often. And these all apply to both of the different game modes. The first game mode that I'd like to address is single player. It's pretty entertaining by yourself, despite what a bunch of single player might say, when it's just kind of the same repetitive motion. It's basically Snake, but that's kind of what's so great about it. The gameplay is simple and straightforward, which means it can be picked up by anybody who wants to play it. The combo mechanic rewarded players who attempt to take on a faster paced gameplay, even though it's definitely tougher. This difficulty variation gives you something to try if you aren't content with the difficulty increase of the ever-decreasing space for maneuvering as the round goes on. While combos are only in the single-player aspect of the game, the mechanic's still fun, and I'm glad they added it. The main goal is to collect rocket fish, which are like apples in Snake, and that means they kind of extend your line, so it makes it harder to avoid as the round goes on. And if you hit it, the round ends and you have to restart. And that kind of sums up the single player, but it's still pretty fun, and you should check it out, especially because it's so cheap. And now to the multiplayer. The second mode is multiplayer, which more closely resembles Tron than the first one. In this mode, you compete with up to 3 other players to be the last man standing. And the line that follows you doesn't go away over time, which means as the round goes on and people constantly move, the safe area becomes smaller and smaller until somebody has to die, or else you are hacking, which is probably not that difficult in this game because there's not a lot of aspects. But the multiplayer only supports play on the same console, which is kind of a letdown, but it also means that you can bring people over to your house, and if you only own one Switch because they're expensive, you can all play, and as long as you only have 3 friends like me. And it kind of is a good thing because it's bringing split screen to an era where it's becoming less and less common, but it's still fun. You can play, and along with that, you can play Astro competitively with your friends or peacefully among your friends and die off of natural causes, as I'd like to say. Really, of the 2 modes, I think multiplayer is more fun, but they're still both fun, and because it's so cheap and it's always on sale, you should definitely check it out. I just wanted to share my opinion and share this music. It's good.